We're 90 minutes into trading. It is Wednesday, May 26th. Hello, traders. I'm trying to get today's video out a little bit earlier. Trading volumes are going to be very, very light, tight trading ranges this week. We are in pre-holiday mode. So let's start off with the picks that I had from Monday. Did not do any videos yesterday. There were a number of stocks that I liked. MS was a really nice one. I've been suggesting to you to day trade. And if we go back into the price action, you can see how Monday, it continued to just grind higher during the course of the day. That was a really nice stock to day trade. Very boring, very nice, very profitable. The video came out in the morning right about here, and you can see how the stock continued to just grind higher. Pulled back a little bit yesterday, but so did everything, and that's kind of why we're day trading. I expect the market to be very choppy, but I'll discuss the market in greater detail in just a moment. BYND was another one that I had highlighted, and you can see how BYND is continuing to climb. Yesterday, it did not pull back with the market. It did well Monday. Look at that. Nice, steady grind higher. I love BYND still today. AMAT was the other one that I highlighted on Monday. You can see if we go into the 15-minute chart, it's actually done quite well, yes, as well. Here we had the nice rally throughout the course of the day on Monday. Nice pop yesterday, but it wasn't able to advance, but it also did not pull back with the market. So AMAT's a stock you should keep on your watch list as well. AMC was another one. And here you can see big climb on Monday, follow through Tuesday. Look at it pop today. This is a short squeeze. Let's take a look at the market, see what it's doing. You can see opening gap higher, tested that gap, filled in the gap, and now we're starting to climb, and we are making a new high for the day. It's going to be pretty quiet. So let's put up the daily chart. Typically, quiet markets favor the current momentum. A low news environment also favors the current momentum, which has been upward. So expect a choppy grind higher, but you could see red bar, red bar. We are not going off to the races here. I believe that this high is going to be intact for a while. We've got the possible threat of Fed tapering. They are saying that they're not going to do anything, but if prices continue to rise, inflation becomes a concern, you start to see a little bit of a sell-off in bonds, meaning that interest rates are moving higher, then you will see some pressure on the market. I think we bide time between 420 and the low right here, which is almost 400 for the next month. So I hate to say it, but we're going to get into the summer doldrums. I just don't see a driver until we start getting into earnings season. That's late July, early August. Until then, we just kind of spend some time here, chop back and forth. If you are a swing trader, you need to have your lists ready. When you get these pullbacks, you're looking for stocks that have not pulled back, that are showing a lot of relative strength, stocks that are breaking through horizontal resistance levels on heavy volume. Those will be your best bets, and you got to have that list ready, because as soon as the market comes down and tests that 50-day moving average, you better be ready to enter those trades. Two tests right here. I still think we're going to have lots of opportunities to catch tests down to that 50-day moving average, and there's an outside chance that we get a move down to the 100-day moving average, but it will be brief, and it will only come if there's some type of Fed remarks that suggests that they may have to start tapering later this year. Fed is currently purchasing about $120 billion in bonds each month, so that's a lot. At some point, they're going to at least have to reduce those purchases. Everyone's going to be watching for it, and then there will be fear that they're going to tighten even more than just pulling back on the tapering. So in any event, until then, we've got economies opening up. We've got strong economic numbers here. We've got robust profits from companies. Valuations are a little bit high. Buyers and sellers are paired off. So day trading has been excellent. I'm going to go into one of my favorite searches. You see me using it all the time. It is short squeeze. We have been on a number of these stocks, and I like them. AMC I've already mentioned. You can see how that thing is flying. We were on that early today. We've been on it early every day because we are seeing heavy volume and sustained follow through. CAN, Another one that's really hot right in here. All of these have been pounded into the ground above the 200-day moving average. I like it for day trading. Coin. Let's go into that chart. You can see it's getting off the deck. Not my favorite because there's not a lot of data on it. HYLN. Let's zoom out and see what that picture looks like on a longer term basis. Double bottom. That's good. Through the 50-day. That's nice. Take a look at the 5-minute chart. And there you can see really steady and big volume. You've got to have volume. If you look at a chart right now and you do not see massive volume spikes, don't day trade it. Do not day trade it. This is the key, along with really nice price action. And when I say nice price action, you don't want a lot of dips. You want long green candles closing on their high consecutively. I call that stacked. Long green candle closing on its high. Brief pause, no retracement in here, and then boom. So that tells you that all of these gains were real because sellers were not able to come in and knock the stock down. Buyers were bidding, 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 and then it took the next leg higher. Ideally, you don't even have that little reprieve. You've got long green candle closing on the high, long green candle closing on the high. When you see two bars like this, buy stupid. That's what I call it, because every other trader is going to go, oh my God, I can't buy it up here. Look, it's run so much, it's run so hard. When it comes on heavy volume like this, you must buy. The stock will continue to go higher. So that looked really good, Mara. I have been long almost from the open. It came up on this search, gap higher. Look at that baby go. Love it. RIOT is another one of those blockchain stocks that's done well. Open, OPEN, really nice. There's your long green candles, big volume, beautiful. QS has been on a nice move higher. I really like it. Let's go into the daily chart. Pounded mercilessly. Look at that. So this is just a bounce. Gee, Pete, you told me to buy QS and it's down today. I'm not saying to swing trade this. Do not swing trade. This would be a very stupid swing trade. This stock has not shown you anything outside of the fact that this is just a tiny little one-day bounce. So if you came in here and you went, there it is, there's the long green candle, there's the pause, there's another green candle, I'm going to buy it. Whoosh, the bottom falls out. You do not want to be swing trading stocks that have a weak technical pattern like this. Do not bottom fish for them. You need to have a base that's formed over a long period of time, 2, 3, 4 weeks, that's tested a multitude of times. And even then, stocks that have been pounded like this take a long time to finally gain some traction and start to move higher through some horizontal resistance levels. You have to wait for that. Then it's fine to bottom fish, not before then. I think BYND might actually have a chart I can look at where it's formed a base. This is a very small base, but it's a base. Down here, test, 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 test. Okay, I'm pretty confident that there's a decent bid. I wouldn't be an aggressive swing trader, but yes, there's a nice opportunity here. You must form a base over a long period of time. Look, formed a nice base here for 1, 2, 3, almost a month, and finally broke down again. So you want to trade strength, not weakness, if you are a buyer. These stocks that I'm showing you are bouncing. As I said in my previous video, the dogs are barking. These are dogs. Doesn't mean that we can't day trade them and make some really nice money when they bounce, but we should not be swing trading these. Compare that to MS, the stock that I liked, where I said, yes, you can use this for a swing trade. This is the type of stock that you want to swing trade from the long side because you can see the upward momentum, upward sloping trend line, broken through horizontal resistance, good volume. This is what you can swing from the long side, not the ones that I'm showing you to day trade. These are short squeezes. When they get hot, they are sizzling hot, and they do have sustained momentum. That's what makes them excellent day trading prospects. You can see TIGR, pretty nice, through that 100-day moving average now. That's good. Tiny little bodied candle, so I'm not crazy about that. Big volume yesterday in here. You would think on big volume like that, it could get through the 100-day moving average and close a little bit higher. But today it's starting to grind. So let's take a look at the 5-minute chart. And you can see it's in a kind of steady grind higher. So looks pretty good. WKHS, big early rally, not much going on now. Well, how do I trade that? You click on alert, you draw your trend line, click there, click there. Now if it breaks through on the upside, I'm going to know, and it just did that. So I can drop a different type of alert line. I'm going to drop a horizontal alert line by double clicking on that candle. So now I'll know if it gets going. Out of these, we're going to find a good day trade. I think QS sets up well for a day trade. It has been pounded. I don't like anything about this chart outside of the fact that it's got room to run. Let's take a look at open. There's a little bit more of a base right here, so I like that. It's getting through that horizontal resistance. Not too bad. MARA, also a nice little base. I think MARA is going to be my long of the day. I like that. And we'll go into CAN. Some of the cannabis stocks also catching a little bit of a bid today. Yep, Mara. Mara's going to be the one. AMC, a little bit too hot for me. I know that theaters are starting to reopen, but to me, this is just a short squeeze. So looks a little choppy in here too after a nice big gain. Mara is your day trading long of the day. I do not like holding it overnight. Tomorrow you come in, Mara gaps higher, good. It's only confirming the position. Watch for an entry point and get in. In general, the market's not going to go anywhere. We don't have the dip that we need to be aggressive swing traders on the buy side. So now we should be in day trading mode. Ideally, you were able to get some bullish put spreads off here and here. Now you wait. Wait for your next opportunity and day trade. Sideways action during the course of the summer, but lots of sector rotation, and that sets us up really well every day from a day trading standpoint because we're able to take advantage of that rotation. Tech stocks seem to be hot right now. Basic material stocks were hot. As that sector rotation happens, watch for those stocks. You can go down the list today and see, tech, travel stock, apparel, tech, short squeeze. So just by glancing at these, you can kind of see where the sector strength is. One that I also like is Tesla. That was coming up on our searches this morning. You can see, nice full head of steam here. Put up the daily chart. And there you got your long green candle on volume getting through the 200-day moving average. This May 24th bar is a key bar. Look what the stock did yesterday. It was able to hold all of the gains from the prior day when the market was down. That is a very bullish sign. That is a sign of relative strength. Today, we're starting to see some positive price action. Yes, I love Tesla. Let's make Tesla the pick of the day. I love Tesla. I think this stock goes higher. I'm long it right now. And we'll put up the 5-minute chart. I want to show you relative strength, and I want to show you the characteristics of a strong stock. So yesterday was your tell. I keep telling you, when you get a market pullback, that's when you see the true nature of a stock. So let me put up the SPY overlay, and you'll be able to see that on Tesla, you had the market coming in and coming in and coming in all day long. What did Tesla do? It established an early low. Market continued to drift lower and closed on its low of the day. What did Tesla do? It was grinding higher. We'll go into the 30-minute chart. We might be able to see it a little bit more clearly. And you can see all of these gains in here. It was pretty much able to hold throughout the course of the day. Today you get a little bit of a positive market and boom, it's off to the races. So I like Tesla. The rest of the day, that's all I've got for you. Keep it light, keep it small, trim your size, trim your trade count, set passive targets, low probability trading environment, pre-holiday conditions. Don't expect much from GDP or durable goods numbers this week. We are in quiet trading mode. Good luck. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching this YouTube video. I'm Pete Stolzers, and I'm going to keep the trade ideas coming along with lots of education, so make sure to subscribe to the channel and please turn on your notifications so that you never miss another trade. If you like the content, please give it a thumbs up. I've loaded 2 other videos that I think you're really going to enjoy. Stay tuned. We'll see you soon.